Hey, what's up everybody? HTG Brian back with more LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This is level 24, Hibernation Station, free play. We're going to pick up all 6 of those Kyber bricks, including that true Jedi status, and of course 5 minikits and 3 challenges. Now, there are a couple of challenges right at the end of the level, and I cannot stress this enough. Do not walk out onto the far dock where the Falcon is needing to be repaired, because we're going to have to make sure we got both of these previous challenges accounted for before we do that. If you get too far, it'll trigger a scene, and I don't think you can get back. So just putting that out there right now. And speaking of getting back, if you get too far ahead, or maybe you missed something along the way, feel free to use our quick links down below in the video description. If you're going ahead and ready to rock, let's go ahead and choose Empire Strikes Back. Funny number. And we got Hibernation Station at 24%. We're going to go ahead and ring off all this and make it 100. That's right. So select free play. Yes, we want free play. I don't know why the game always second guesses us. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, cutscenes have been removed as this is free play. And as soon as we gain access to our character, we're going to actually run over to the right-hand side and switch to a protocol droid. Once we do that, we can actually access the terminal, and we're going to spam. That's right. We're going to go ahead and fill that meter and access a new code. Keep in mind, this is the Cloud City Dining Room code. The reason I say that is because there are multiple codes available to us now. Well, there will be 2 anyway, so make your way right back to where we started, turn around, and booyakashow, we've got ourselves a terminal just like the one we just got the password from. Input the Cloud City Dining Room, and it should, voila, open the door for us. Inside, we've got a minikit floating on the table. I don't know how edible that is. It might be one of those plastic minikits. I wouldn't advise. All right, we're going to take out a baddie or 2 behind us, and then we're going to smash everything in sight. The Jedi requirement for stud status is actually 100,000, and it actually takes us quite a bit of smashing in order to get there, so I advise you do some early. Once you grab that minikit, let's go ahead and make our way out and to the left. That's right. And again, smashing things along the way is going to help you towards the end, because you might have to do a little bit of farmage. As we make our way in the left side door here, we're going to hang a right and find ourselves in a quick little blaster battle. We're going to need a protocol droid yet again once we clear the room. And then we're going to access this panel and control a robot on the other side of the door. This is going to allow us to flip a panel that's going to open the door and allow our whole team inside there. So here you go. We've accessed the panel. We've got control of the butt. Push the button right behind you, and woo to the who. We should have access. So we'll go ahead and sneak on down. We'll go ahead and get in there, and on the right-hand side, smash all of the debris. You actually want this stuff really close. I've already passed it, to be honest with you. I'm more of on a stud grindage right now. But yes, this stuff right here, go ahead and smash this and build up the rest of the conveyor belt. This is going to activate it and get it rolling along, but you'll notice that this last piece here sort of gets jammed up. Once it is officially wedged in there, go ahead and get your blast on, and it should free the rest of the debris, and eventually gives you a minikit. No, minikit. We got a minikit. Tried to make it rhyme, but no way. Big stretch. All right, hop on to the conveyor belt. Hopefully I haven't chased you guys away with my bad puns and terrible rhyming schemes. If you haven't hit that mute button or moved on, we're going to want to double back and backtrack all the way right to where we came from. Again, smashing things along the way. There's where the password was inputted. There's where the password was snaggled. We're going to go ahead and use the R2 panel here and get our beep boop bop boop beep boop on. In fact, we're going to want to make sure we solve this from the inside out. I know that I've had a handful of comments just saying, man, this thing is just driving me nuts. I would imagine by now most of you have figured out, although there are 3 spots to move, you really only want the inside one and the out. Mess with the middle and it'll mess you up. All right, inside we go. We're going to use a grappler to go ahead and rip down a box, smash it, and collect the fuse eye. And we're going to go ahead and smash it into this one spot that was missing. And our character happens to stand right and get smacked in the head, but also catches a minikit. So I guess it was worth it. Totally worth it. All right, turn around, and we're going to go back out and smash a few things. And basically head off to the far right side of the area from where we spawned. And in order to do that, we're going to actually use a villain character. That's right, we got the Mimbun Stormtrooper. Hopefully I'm saying that even remotely closely, but we'll go ahead and destroy the silver bricks and build up a terminal that, again, only a villain can use. Go ahead and match the keypad here. For us, it was left, right, down, down. Pretty simple. And I always just say whatever way it is, and then I know what I got when it's time to press it. Right? Something like that. All right, keep on with the keeping on here. We're going to see this little scene where Buddy grabs the key card and takes off to the far right side and leaves behind some stormtroopers on watch duty. We're going to go ahead and sneak in there and be like, hey, what's up, guys? It's just me. Oh, psych. Drop a thermal detonator on the guy on the left. And I've got to say, that suit must be pretty thermal detonator proof. Buddy got one right on his face there. I think that did the trick. But the other guy, man, he must have ate his Wheaties or something, because he was a little tougher than the rest of them. All right, here we go. We're going to use a scoundrel character. It turns out that Chewie happens to be one of our main characters. In fact, I don't think you can toggle away from him. Like, you can't switch characters if you are playing as Chewie. Now, you can toggle to Chewie as one of your other characters, but nah, anyways. All right, so we've gone ahead and used a scoundrel point. Our guys have popped out of their, I guess, jail cells there and flipped the switch to allow us by. Now, I probably should have used the box there. To be honest with you, I got a little lost. I was running straight for this Minikit, which if you look behind that broken door, there happens to be a Minikit in there. To get it, all you have to do is grapple your way up top, but I recommend taking out all the baddies first. And then, of course, you can just grapple your way up there. And then I did a quick butt slam down below, and it took out the barriers. And then I was able to sneak in there and swoop up the Minikit. So here we go. We'll go ahead and get our grapple. No, I don't need that key card. All right, up and down. Now, again, I missed an opportunity because I sort of forgot where I was in the map. There's a lot of lefts and rights, and my scouting run was pretty solid, but in the end, I forgot there is a weapons cache right in between the two jail cells on the right-hand side right there. I wish I would have grabbed it right now, but it's all good. In fact, you can see it right there. Oh, we just ran by it. It's all good. So feel free to grab that now, or you can get it in a hot second when we do. We're actually going to go back to the middle center area where we started, and we're going to actually make our way down through the hallway with the blue lights. It's sort of tealy green to start with, and as we progress a little bit further, you might remember this as this is where we use the droid to flip the switch and get that conveyor belt. And, of course, down and around this corner behind us there, nope, that is collecting studs. Got to get them all, got to get them all. You can see it gets bluer on the left-hand side here. It's really, again, more of a teal green, but we'll use the blue, icy blue. How about that? We're going to go ahead and smash everything, and it's going to give us an option for a multi-build. We're going to go with the far left side, and we need to build the Dejarik board, which is basically like that fun chess game that we used to play. I believe this is the same one from the Falcon in The Force Awakens. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So there's challenge 1, assuming you didn't get that weapons cache. So that could be challenge number 2 for you. Now I'm running all the way around. We got a Minikit that's actually behind us out on the far left wing here. And all you need to do is access this terminal. And I go a little bit further down. To be honest with you, I was sort of exploring for that weapons chest, thinking, okay, it's got to be right here. But I actually had not realized that I ran right by it. Not once, but twice already. So, as far as efficiency goes, this level could be a little more efficient on the video side. But luckily, I told you where everything was. So you should probably already have it done. It's just me that looks like the noob, which is okay. There's always that 1 or 2 videos that, in a series of, I don't know, in this case, there's going to be 45 free play videos, 90 if you include the story as well. And there's going to be a couple where they're not perfect. And to be honest with you, at the end of this level, when I found the cache, I thought, okay, I'm going to redo it. But then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do a hard edit and then just tell everybody I made a mistake. And hopefully you guys will forgive me. All right, back at the terminal here, we're going to go ahead and input the icons indicated. Us, it was down, 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 right. Yours is likely going to be very different. What this is going to do is give us a box to push along a checkerboard path, despite its lacking its checkerboardness. We'll go ahead and push it all the way down, and we'll watch this window spin around, though, and smack those baddies off. And look at that. We got ourselves a Minikit, so that should be it. 5 official collected kits, which gives us, what do we get? We got something popping up here. We're going to go right back to where we came from, and I cannot stress this enough. I know I talked about this at the beginning of the video, but do not go out this door to the left and follow the waypoint marker unless you already grabbed this weapons cache. You can see there was the hard edit there, and booyah ka-chow. All you have to do is walk up to it, hit the button, and it should pop open. Thank you very much, and we'll grab one or the other. I go with the rocket launcher because, you know, bigger is better, I think, in this case. I'm going to get my blast on with these guys. We got to do some defending here, so make your way out onto the final transport landing pad here, where we're going to do our final battle. That's right. In fact, what we really want to do is hop onto a gonk droid. You can see him walking around in the background over to the left-hand side under the Falcon right now. There's actually two of them. There's another one on the front right side of the Falcon, and that's the one I think I actually go and grab. I look for the one in the back left. I'm like, which way did he go? Which way did he go? See, look, I get a little lost here. And then I'm like, all right, there's one right here. I'll just swoop this guy. So hop on this guy and park it into the spot with the purple circle, and it will bring up a giant minigun here. That's kind of a oxymoron, huh? Is that the right word, oxymoron? Listen, I'm just glad this isn't Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? For those of you who don't know, that used to be a show on TV, and I got to be honest, watching that, I got a fair amount right, but I got a fair amount wrong, too. All right, you might notice this is super sped up, and the reason for it is it's just one of those sequences that goes on and on and on. We get attacked from a ship. We get more bad guys that just never seem to go away. And ultimately, this could go on even longer if you don't pull up this gun or don't have an effective way of irradiating the baddies, as we like to say, because basically, if they get close enough to Chewie, they'll start shooting at him, and they'll do damage. And if they do damage, it knocks him off of his, his stance, so to speak, and it'll take him longer to repair. So I just can't even stress enough that this machine gun is definitely worth pulling up. And all you got to do is hop on a gonk and park it in the purple circle. And there we go. We got a little visitor here. We'll go ahead and mark him. And in fact, works out really. Mr. Fett goes down pretty quick once we hop back in this turret. That's right. Bye. All right, it took a lot longer with the blaster. At least it seemed like it did. But again, that rocket that I pulled out of that weapons cache probably would do some work too. But I mean, look at that. It takes quite a few before he takes off. And then look at that. He even launches some missiles at us. He thinks he's Mr. Tough Guy. But eventually we get all the way to the end of that meter, and we got to hop off this bad boy, turn around, and get into the Falcon, which will take us into a cutscene, which has been removed because this is the free play. And look, I'm like, which way did he go? Which way did he go? Try to chase him down, but all right, meter is completed. And Chewie gives us, look, the arrow pointing. We'll go ahead and hop in, and away we go. Back on to Hoth. And again, this monthly parking pass is definitely coming in handy here, as we've been parking here quite a lot. I know it was suggested that if you are playing along and you don't like this loading scene, you can go to the space version of Hoth, like right outside off the planet, and it actually apparently loads a lot faster. So that was a helpful tip from one of our viewers. I wish I could remember the name, give you a shout out, but feel free to drop a comment if you happen to hear this, and I will make sure I comment, everybody give love too. Boom. All right, we got that true Jedi status, and of course we got all three of those challenges. One for making that game board, one for finding the weapons cache, and then of course the turrets on the final platform, and then all 5 of those mini kits, which were scattered all over. I mean, there was one in the far right corner, one in the far left corner, one sort of behind us when we started. It was crazy, but we got that Boba Fett starship out of it, so we got that going for us, which is nice. That's an old school pull right there too. Hey guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for level 24 Hibernation Station free play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click that like button. Don't forget to give some love to Tyler P next time you see him for writing that guide over at HappyThumbsGaming.com. And as for me guys, that's gonna do it. As always, until next time, see ya.